Or just in case you were wondering.
Just in case. I wanted to go live last Sunday, obviously, but it was a bit too warm in here. It's still slightly warm, but it's like a comfortable warm right now, so we're done talking about the weather. Today, I'm going to be coloring a picture in this one. That's the one. What is it? Pop Manga Coloring Book by Camilla. Ooh! And I guess I can show you the picture. I'm doing this image here.
Oh, interesting.
I know. I figured I always color faces, so let's do something with a bit more going on. And we're going to try and get it done all tonight, but I don't know. We got to try and get it done quickly because that guy over there has a lot of work to do. And I was like, Rocky, please, Rocky. So we're stealing his time. We're going to see how far we can get. I will definitely color the mermaid. The narwhal, you know, if I don't finish it, we can finish it up on Sunday, and then I can do something quick, and we'll just have like a little chit-chat hour long or so, whatever.
What's that?
Those are the colors that I'm using, which are listed out here.
Are you going to keep those nearby?
Yeah, they'll be like right here.
Okay.
I might add more colors. I'm not going to say what they are every single time. That drives me nuts. Not that person. So I do have a list of all the colors, and I mean, they're Prismacolors. You can also just pick similar colors. They don't have to be exactly the same.
Lori says, hi again, humans.
Hello, Lori. Hope your appointment goes well tomorrow. I think that's Lori I'm talking to. So yeah, I guess we can go to top down. And let's get to coloring. Okay.
That seems really low.
Well, it probably is.
Don't touch it.
Sorry, sweetie.
Touch it.
Sorry. We'll be coloring in this
Stay in your
general
lane,
vicinity.
Kibble.
It's so over this way.
Oh my god. You're going over here now?
Oh, I'm doing this one.
Okay.
This is the one I pointed at.
Well, that's where it's going to be. You enjoy that.
It's not like it's like right in my face.
You gonna go or you can look at the screen?
This is nice, man. Hey! I know, right? Like, who do I think I am just doing a live in the middle of the week? Can you see? Oh, we'll scooch that over a little bit so you can see it better. Scooch it over.
Here,
Those are
just...
Prismacolors.
There you go.
Oh my god, Rocky, you're so good at this technology stuff. Like cell phones, am I right? Okay, so I sectioned everything off into like skin, hair, tail, well, fins, water, narwhal, and their horns. I know, like, how organized can I possibly get?
Lori says, yep, it's me, and don't worry about the appointment. It all ends well, usually.
Well, let's hope that trend sticks. My appointments, such as the one you are going to, always end well. And it's always, like, fun.
Is it dental appointment? Or...
Yeah. Even though I have, like, 1,000 cavities and, like, 2 root canals.
You don't have 1,000. When was the last time you had a cavity?
A really long time ago, but when I got my braces off, I had 13 of them.
Oh my god.
I didn't brush well. So...
I didn't either. I was so bad at brushing when I had braces.
You know
that
what?
I had to go into a special thing, and they had to show me this video about kids who don't brush their teeth. And
people think you're distracting. Did you know that? Did you know that? Okay.
I felt shamed.
You should feel shamed right now.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm just going to start with the darkest color. I think this color is called Nectar, and then Peach and Light Peach. I don't know because it's so stubby, and I couldn't find my pencil extender, which was very upsetting. But I'm going to have the light coming from above. I'm going to have these like pastel, because I want them to be kind of like a little glowing halo. But we'll see where it goes. I don't know. So, dramatic above lighting. So we're doing under the nose. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to bring just a random pink. This is the pink of her fins. I'm going to add some pink into her nose.
Lori says, my teeth are crap from the medicine I was on 10 years ago, so I feel it, both of you. I feel like teeth pain is the most awful pain to deal with. Like, I know that there's some people that live with chronic mouth pain. I had that when I was a kid because I had canker sores and, like, I had all sorts of like, not even braces, but just beyond that. I had, like, a jaw widener. So my mouth was always in pain growing up, so I just have a lot of empathy for people with mouth issues.
Okay. Real quick, I gave her pink lips, pink nose, pink on the tips of the ears, and then I like to add pink on like joints and the tips of the fingers. So I'm gonna add a little pink to her elbow. It'll just blend in with the skin, but you know. We know it's there. We got that blood flowing under the skin.
Leslie says, hi, this is a nice surprise. The washing up will just have to wait.
That's right. Priorities. And welcome.
And Janice says, hi, everyone. I finally got live again.
Woohoo! Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Going in now still with the darkest skin tone. We're just coloring the shading under all the hair. I can't tell if that's a strand or if it's a chunk. I'm coloring it as a chunk, so whatever.
You want to share this or not?
Didn't we already share that?
Did you already share this?
Yes, and then you're like, if you want to know more, you're going to have to watch the vlog when we do it.
I'm talking about this. Do you guys remember this? Have you seen this before?
You didn't show it. You're like, that's all you're going to see, because she was laying down up there.
Oh.
And then it's cool because she has a mask on and she's a sheep. Yeah, but
that's so bad.
It's magic. Alakazam.
Although we can't get her to stand up. Like, we try to set her upright and she just falls over every time.
I know. A little shading under the lips. And, okay, just lots of random shading on.
Wait, does she light up on the back? There's like a clear shoe thing back here.
I think it's just you're not supposed to see it. It's supposed to help her stand up.
Oh.
But it doesn't. She falls over. The poor girl.
Too tall.
Her little staff magic wand thing in the front doesn't help her any.
Like her little cape is just too bendy.
The poor child.
She falls over at the most inopportune times. Like the middle of the night, and we're like, is there a ghost?
Yeah, what is that, Rocky? He's like, oh.
Lori says use Velcro to help her stand up.
That's too much work.
Oh my gosh, Janice just got back from a 4-hour tattoo session for ...
I'm sorry, it should not take 4 hours for dots. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, so funny.
But then she didn't say what it was for, so...
Well.
I don't know what it is. Oh, my back peeve. Maybe back... Oh, back piece. Okay, got it. So this is a nice surprise. Yay!
Oh, nice.
We'll distract you from the pain.
I only have 2 little baby tats.
It hurts so good.
They didn't hurt, which I was very grateful for. I kind of just felt like somebody was lightly pulling a needle across... Well, okay, technically they were pulling a needle across my skin. But it was like very... I don't know, it didn't hurt that much. And then I went with my best friend, and she got one on her back. It was her first one. Got a lower back tat, and I was like, oh, girl. That's like one of the most painful spots. And it looked like it. She was crying, but she still went through it. And I was like, you crazy. You crazy girl.
What else happened? It's been over a week. We should have things to talk about.
I know. We are watching Murders in the Building. No spoilers.
We finally started, guys. It's been so long. We watched episode 1 forever ago, and we were like, it's fine, whatever.
Well, I think we started it right when we were about to move.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we were just too caught up with all the shenanigans that come with moving.
Now it's our dinner time show.
Yeah. Oh, I moved on to just peach, the mid-tone skin color. We're just blending out. Get under her cheek and jaw. Also with the darkest color, I did, like, these are just hard shadows from the hair. Nothing too extravagant there. And under the nose.
I'm really curious how many people watch on their TVs versus their tablets versus their computers.
Versus their phones.
What are you guys watching on? Let me know.
How is this going to help
Lori
you?
says, are there new episodes? And the answer to that is we have no clue because
we're
still on episode 1 or season 1.
Well, we're watching it on Disney Plus. So if you're watching on TV, you're probably already caught up. But I think they do new releases on Disney Plus like once a week or something. So yeah, I'm excited.
Lori's on the phone. Janice hasn't watched TV in years. Trisha's on the iPad. Oh my god, we're so mobile.
You know, it's crazy to think about how many different things there are that people can watch on. Just think about, like, I don't know, even 10 years ago.
Can you watch things on your iWatch or your, like, Apple Watch?
I don't know. Do I look like I own an Apple Watch?
I want to stare at my wrist.
I mean, I have before. When I got my tattoos. Well, there's just too much going on. Yeah, what else have we done this week? I feel like we didn't go into London. There was the carnival that happened this week, right? Last weekend. It's like I wanted to go, but I just had a bad feeling about it, and there were like not great things that happened, but a lot of great things also happened. I don't know.
Do you regret not going?
No.
Kimball wants to go. I mean, aside from whatever, that's just a lot of people to be around for you.
Yeah, I think they get over what I think it said about 2 million in a 4-day weekend.
I think I would have been fine to go if there wasn't all the reports about monkeypox the week before.
That too, yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I want to go hang out with 1 million people. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about it.
Yeah, it's not one of those, F around and find out situations. That's right, I said F because I am a good person. We don't swear on this channel. We try not to anyway.
The people who say F are bad people? Is that what you're saying,
I said
Kimball?
I'm saying F because we don't swear on this channel.
You said good people.
Well, I'm a good person on this channel.
Oh, okay.
On this channel.
Implying that I'm a bad person.
You didn't say it.
That's true. Anyway, moving on. Karen says, I'm watching on my phone. Lori says, I checked a month or 2 ago and there wasn't, so I'll check tonight and see.
I'm not sure.
New episodes.
Janice
has 12 tattoos.
Ooh, that is 10 more than me.
But Janice, what was your first tattoo and where is it? Are we allowed to know?
And is it as good as you hoped it would be, or did it, is it not that great?
Leslie said she's watching on TV and then typing on my phone. Oh, that makes sense. We should probably do that more often.
Well, you have your phone. I do too, but I don't want to.
Because there's a lot of creators we follow and we just don't comment because we're on TV all the time and you can't really comment. So we're just like, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Lori says, hoping to finally get my first in the next year. It'll be Ghibli related. Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh.
Kiki's delivery service.
I love a good Ghibli.
Janice says, do you regret not going? No.
No.
This is all of us, Kimball.
There was, too much happened. And I'm glad I was not a part of that. Also, just going over with the lightest peach and just coloring over all of it, really. I'll leave a little bit because I'll come in with the white and kind of burnish it and it'll pastelize it a little bit more and make it a little bit lighter.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening here in the drawing. Is it just
her
water
tail
splashing up?
No, it's like her fin laying over her tail. It goes it's all the way down. And then it comes out there.
Got it. Okay.
It's like you know how the angelfish have the big flowing.
Once you color it, I think I'll make more sense.
But then when you pull them out of the water, their little fins just kerflop all over themselves.
Kerflop.
All over themselves.
Ooh, Jenna says, my first one was a dragon on my spine, and now it's accompanied with 2 koi fish in a yin-yang symbol and 2 water lilies.
Fantabulous.
That sounds gorgeous. I wish we could share images on here. Not that you want to share an image of your entire back with the world, but maybe you do. I'm not sure. I'd like to see it. Lori says, ooh, that sounds beautiful. Kimball, have you had any interesting dreams?
I had one about clogged toilets. That wasn't very interesting. And then the next night I had a dream about 5 very pristine, clean toilets. We don't know why. Well, and I really had to use one, but it was in this giant office space that was all made of glass, so no matter where you went, people could see you. And I'm not about that. And then the one that I could find was behind doors, so somebody was sitting on the toilet on their phone, just sitting there, and I was so annoyed. And I was like, why don't you, I don't know, not? Also, they also had the door wide open, and in my head I'm just like, if you don't care people watching you on the toilet, get out.
I love that you get annoyed with people in your dreams.
That's right.
Janice says, I also have a Bratz doll with a joint in her mouth on my hip. And then she says, Lori, that's a cool concept, the Ghibli concept. Oh my god, Bratz dolls. Do you think anyone ever got tattooed like Pogs? Remember Pogs
I'm sure.
back in the 90s?
A slammer?
Yeah, someone got a slammer tatted.
100% sure somebody has a slammer on their body.
What do you think it was? Oh my god, I used to have, my sister and I joined the Pog trend once it was way too late. If you guys don't know what Pogs are, you totally missed that fad, congratulations. But back in the late 90s, there was this fad, or mid 90s, of these little
it was like cardboard discs.
Cardboard printed on cards, basically.
They were the size of a poker chip.
And you would try to throw this larger piece down and flip them over to win them, I think is how it went.
Yeah. And you just I would get pissed off because, I'd spend however much money and get like 20 of them to get my games going. And then I'd have like 3 at the end of the day. And I'm like, well, this is not the game for me. I like the things that I buy.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just give them away.
We just bought a bunch at the dollar store and kept them in this giant tube. Anyway.
Yeah, if you could just shut your
Okay,
mouth
go,
for
hurry.
like 3 seconds.
I'm distracting.
Oh, shut up. Done with the skin. Later on when we're finished coloring, may add more to the darkness, like shadows and stuff.
The darkness.
Like the dark areas.
I believe in thing called love.
I believe in a thing called love. You just never really know until it's fully colored. So I'm going to start on her hair. We're going to go in the same way as doing it dark to light. So my darkest color right here. We got it. Burnt. Oh.
Everything is A-okay.
I had to sip that coffee.
Lori says, yeah, this house is totally Ghibli lovers.
Oh, I love Ghibli.
I feel like it's been way too long since we've seen a Ghibli film.
I mean, I watch Kiki's delivery service every couple of months.
Every couple of months?
Yeah, why not? Is that not okay with you?
No, I just had no idea. You don't tell me about these things anymore. We're really drifting apart, Kimball.
Oh, God. Well, I have to, watch something while I color on the sofa, and it has to be something that I've seen a few times.
It reminds me of Will and Grace when she's like, you gotta let me know when you go off Jerry or Cheese.
Oh, yeah, that was Cheese. But, either way.
You gotta let me know when you watch Ghibli.
Why? You're going to be, if you're working, be like, I wish I could be down there watching Ghibli. And is it Ghibli or Ghibli? I say Ghibli.
Ghibli. Ghibli.
Got a case of the Gibbles.
The other day I was super stressed out and I was like, I'm gonna go get a massage or book one, and I found someone off of Gumtree randomly, and I was like, oh cool, they're pretty close by or whatever, and they can see me now. So I just texted him, was like, hey, are you still seeing clients or whatever? He's like, yeah, just come over here. It was in his apartment basically.
And I was like, don't get murdered.
And I wrote Kimball on the way. I was like, hey, here's the address I'm going to. And Kimball's like, oh, that sounds creepy. Where'd you find this person? And so then Kimball gets me all freaked out as I'm approaching this place. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go. I don't know. It's I've only ever gone to independent people.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I would go to a business. I don't care. I am not about to go to some random person's house in the middle of nowhere.
Anyway, he lived in a really cool building on this giant lake river thing out in Milton Keynes, and he was the sweetest guy. He was this Japanese guy who was kind of a nerd and had little figurines on his TV stand of different characters I wasn't familiar with, but yeah, he was really nice. And I didn't get murdered.
Yes, that is a good thing.
Yay. But on the right side, it was actually a decent massage, because I haven't had a really good massage since I came here.
What about that one around the block?
No. That was scary and traumatizing.
Oh my god.
You guys don't know that story. I don't even
know.
know.
We've told it on here before.
Yeah.
Once was enough.
I had fun trekking through all the videos to find that story, but yeah.
We're making her kind of a strawberry blonde, by the way. Just gotta lay in all the dark brownish stuff first.
Lori says, I think my son's getting a Kiki-related one. Oh, fun.
I do like a Kiki.
Janice says, definitely my cousin has a tattoo shop, and he has a client who got his favorite ones tattooed in a hexagon. Also, Pokemon and Tamagotchis are also one of the most common tattoos. Oh. He got his Pogs tatted? Is that what you're saying, Janice? Tell me someone got Pogs tatted.
Yeah, I think that's where that was going.
I'm amazed.
Baby, I'm amazed by you.
I wish I could go back and look at the Pogs we had, because they were just from the dollar store, and I'm sure they're just the most obscure, random nonsense
what even
ones.
were they? Because that looks like skin. Because I mean, were they their own thing with animals and characters? I don't even remember what they were.
She says, yep. Nice.
There's a lot of weird hair stuff going on here. It's all tangled around her bosoms. That also looks like skin. That's the wrong color.
I'm surprised there's not crypto Pogs.
Oh my god.
They've got crypto kitties.
I mean, there probably are. Okay, I'm just judging all this because I can't tell what it is.
Kimmel and I already feel like old fuddy-duddies because we're just not really up on any of the new stuff that's coming out, because we can't be bothered, to be honest.
Even the cute little figurines that I get, I'm like, are they actually part of something, or are they just cute figurines?
Oh.
Probably just cute figurines.
Doesn't matter as long as you keep giving your money.
That's right. They don't care what I like and don't like as long as I pay for it.
Let's see what the top trending videos in your recommended video search is, Kimball. You've got Golden Retriever meets Terrified Rescue Puppy. Okay.
That makes sense.
We've got instantly lower blood pressure within 60 seconds with Dr. Eric Berg.
Okay, I think this is hair too, like coming between her fin.
What is tetanus?
Well, that's a problem.
And dangerous teens reacting to life sentences. And Carol Kane's closet pics. That's the top videos. So if you guys want to know the things that we're getting recommended.
That is like more than half of those don't have nothing to do with the stuff that I actually watch.
Actually, this is on mine. This is for me, I guess.
Okay, well, that makes more sense because you don't actually watch anything on your channel.
That's true. There's some interesting ones as we scroll down. Prince auditions on Saturday Night Live. Rescued lioness. Okay, we're done with that.
All right, is that the rest of her hair? I think that's all her hair.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Going into the gold. Since this hair is kind of pushed back, we're making it all a little bit darker.
Lori says, which Pogs would come back? That'd be fun playing with my kids. Lori, you could just go on eBay and order like a 200 pack, I'm sure, from someone for like 20 pounds, and you could bring it back.
Just get
and you could just tell your kids, this is the new thing. And then they'll go to school and be like, what, you don't know about Pogs? And then it'll come back because you did it.
And that, I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but it sure is an accomplishment.
Go Van Gent says, hey guys.
Hey, yeah. You know what you could do? You could just order a giant punch-out thing, like a giant circle punch, and you could punch out Pogs from the box they came in, and then you could just paint your own little things on them.
From the box they came in?
From Amazon or whatever. Just order a punch-out. You know, you got to order the puncher, the gigantic hole puncher, and you punch out your Pogs in cardboard.
From what material?
From the cardboard box that they get shipped to you in.
Oh, okay.
And then you can just paint on them. Sounds like a really good idea.
Lori says, ha, my kids are homeschooled.
Well,
Luckies.
Yeah, I wish I was homeschooled. No, I mean, I don't know, I do and I don't, I guess. At the time I did. But now that it's over, I guess I don't care. You
wouldn't have met me.
That's true. I'm so glad I wasn't homeschooled.
Lori says, we're already weird enough. That's a requirement for this family. Well, that's good.
That is good.
Jenna says, I also have Phoenix and Jean Grey from X-Men under
yes.
her, and it's from my calf to my thigh.
Jean
Kimball
Grey
loves that.
She's my favorite.
Jenna says, my daughter saw the Pogs and felt sorry for me. We had to play with that as a kid. Teenagers are so fun.
They're like, you played with cardboard. Yes, the
They're like, you mean tactile?
Yeah, it's more fun than pressing a button on your phone.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not one of those people that can, like, scroll. I mean, okay, I do play lots of games on my iPad, but I'm definitely not a doom scroller. I just cannot get into that. Like, I see people on TikTok, and they're just like, I was on TikTok for, like, 3 hours. I'm like, oh my god, these videos are, like, a minute long. What are you watching? Oh, I couldn't.
The other night, I hadn't been on TikTok for months, and the other night I was like, let's just see, like, what people are putting out there, mainly for research or whatever, and I scrolled for maybe a half hour, and then after about a half hour, I just lost sense of time, and I shook my head, and I was like, what the hell am I doing?
I was
like, I'm not even enjoying this. And I, like, put my phone down and went up to Kimball, and he was already asleep, and I was like, I just missed out on bedtime with Kimball for this?
Well, I wasn't asleep, but I was lying in bed, and I was like, don't talk to me. I'm trying to fall asleep. I cannot be bothered.
Lori says, also gamers here, so I don't know.
I approve of. I like gaming, the Nintendo and the PlayStation.
You game on your iPad too.
Yeah, that's why I said I play a lot of games on my iPad, but
I haven't played a video game since October of 2023.
You're really bringing it down, bro.
It's not bad. I just, was like, I need to spend the time I was playing games doing other things.
We all heard about it last weekend. Well, the weekend before.
And you're going to hear it again.
No.
Jenna says she does love arting, so I'm lucky. Well, that's nice. When did you guys art together?
I wish my parents were, like, into art. I mean, they do art thing. Like, my mom's a seamstress, so she does loads of sewing. But I never got into sewing, and my dad did some art stuff, too. Like, he does they, like, do more craft stuff, not, like, the painting, coloring, drawing. But it would have been fun as a kid.
I kind of miss playing card games. I used to play with my grandmother a lot, and I always played with Kimball's mom when I was at his house.
Yeah, we were very big on cards at my parents' place.
But Kimball and I never play card games. Have we ever played card games on our own?
I think we used to play Phase 10.
Alone?
I don't know. You bought it, and I was like, I guess. So I have 2 more colors. I don't think I really need this one. I think I'm just going to go to the lightest, and we'll see how that works.
Lori says 2 of my sons are playing, one on the computer and one on the PlayStation. Nice.
PlayStation.
Do they play out the same games, like on the same teams? Or are they on opposite teams and they like rival each other? Or they play different games altogether?
I think I would play the PlayStation more if I was like good at the games. I mean, I like the like simple games because I'm not very good at like the other
responsibility.
Games. Yes. The difficult games. I like it when Rocky plays because then it's like I'm doing like interactive TV. I'm like, go over there, check that out.
Kimball's like backseat driver. If you guys have ever seen like Keeping Up Appearances when Patricia Routledge's character is like, mind the cyclist, Richard. That's like Kimball when I'm playing games.
Well, I'm also like the navigator. I have the maps and know where things are, and I know how to get you out of jams.
Kimball's a very good game player because he looks up all the things I get stuck on and totally helps me. I'm making it sound bad, but it's actually a lot of fun.
Oh, gee, thank you. No, I'm really glad that we spent those many hours doing that.
Yeah.
You're all, it was actually fun. I mean...
Well, it's all in the past now.
Remember how much you were like, get me a PlayStation 5!
Yeah, I remember they were all sold out, and then I was at work, and Kimball was waiting in a queue.
I had
tried multiple times. I'd waited for hours, couldn't get one, and then Kimball just like logged in and got one.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
He's like, whatever, you're lying. I'm like, nope, and I sent him like a picture of the receipt. He's like, what? I'm like, I literally just signed on and ordered a PlayStation. And that was all the money we spent on games that year.
Lori says different games, and less on PlayStation, but that's usually just Minecraft.
I've never played Minecraft. Somebody was showing a picture, though, of, I think it was a church, a cathedral, and it was like, this was built by, like, architects and blah, 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 and it was a really ugly church. And then they're like, and this was built by a 14-year-old, and it was like a 14-year-old who built, like, this giant, gorgeous cathedral in Minecraft. That was funny. All right, let's... do white over and blend out the highlight. The white.
Oh, I thought you were like Dwight Schrute.
Mm-mm.
Can you imagine
probably
having the newest Legend of Zelda when you were a kid compared to the one we played? Can you imagine?
Are you talking about the princess one? Because
no,
that's the newest. That is the newest one.
Is it out yet?
Yeah, where you're Princess Zelda?
I didn't think it was out, but yeah, the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, no.
I
would be like, how does this even work? I mean, I was like, I don't understand how Mario's moving.
When Mario 64 came out, I don't think that was like one of the most exciting moments of my life, because I remember I went into Blockbuster Video and was like, they had the controller in a glass case you could reach your hands in and play just the first part of the game.
What a difference.
And I was so excited for that console to come out.
And then, what did we skip school for? It was a Zelda game, I'm pretty sure. Or we got out of school early or something.
We totally did. What was it? It was probably one
of the Zelda
of Time, games.
Yeah. I think.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It was necessary.
My husband loves Zelda.
Me too.
I have had this really hard time lately with finishing games. I just am such a completionist where I just go off on random quests. And I just play the game until it's like nearly done and then I don't finish it.
It's really annoying. I'm like, we invested all this time.
I must have played 250 hours of the Zelda game, and I never finished it. There's still things I would want to do if I went back to it, but that'll be a different lifetime. Lori says, yeah, preteens and teens practically live in their bedrooms almost always.
I mean, I did, but I blared my music and did artwork. Because, you know, what else was I going to do?
Is there really anything parents can do to get their kids to, like, relate to them better? I just feel like it's nearly impossible.
I don't know. All right, I think...
Not that they don't, but I mean, like... I feel like if I was a parent, I'd want to, like, spend time and, like, connect with my kid, and they'd just be like, I hate you! You ruined my life!
Yeah, because I would be the cool parent.
I'd be like the dad that works all the time, and it'd be like that typical Disney movie where they're like the kids are like neglected.
Oh my god!
And the dad has the realization that like work isn't life.
Would you listen to that sad music? Just wiping all the sweat off my cup.
I thought it was tears.
This coffee. Coffee don't cry.
Husband has spent over 1,000 hours on Skyrim over the years. You know what? That does not surprise me.
So good.
I am probably close to that too.
Okay, real quick. These are the colors for the tail. We're going to go into the tail now. This is for like the scales. I just got probably 2 extras that I don't really need all these colors, but I have them just in case. But I'm going to start with the darkest one. A nice black grape. Delicious.
Skyrim,
or as I like to call it, Skyrim job,
is one level away from being its own universe. And like having its own sense of self. I feel like that game, I don't even understand how it fully happened, because Kimball and I played it when it first came out.
Rocky didn't believe me that I could walk wherever I wanted to.
And we played it, and we played probably like 100, 200 hours, something like that. And then we left it. We came back to it last year or the year before, and I didn't realize the game had like quadrupled in size.
All the
add-ons.
Yeah.
And so we played it again. I must have played like 300, 400 hours. Just over months. Insane.
Super fun. Yeah, I love that they can just add downloadable content now to games. I feel like this is just going to be really dark down here. I don't...
Lori says, as for teens, they come out occasionally for food. Catch them then. That makes sense. Go Vincent says, have you ever played City Skylines?
I have not.
I've never heard of it. What is it? I gotta look it up. City Skylines. Leaving the chat for a second. City Skylines game. On stream. We don't even know what stream is. Or Steam. Oh, it looks like a city builder. It's kind of like Sims, but...
Ooh, fun.
And you can like build infrastructure. Does it like simulate different disasters too?
Well, that's not as fun.
Players engage in urban planning and controlling zoning, road placement, taxation, public services. Fun!
Okay, but these games would be fun for like kids in school to like...
Or like nerds. I'm totally down. I would do it.
Well, I just mean like to learn about like infrastructure and stuff.
It has really good reviews. Is Steam like a gaming site or something? Like, what is Steam?
Well, when
we
water
barely
gets
know
really
what Twitch
hot,
is.
Yeah, I've never been on Twitch. I know what it is, but...
It has a 9 out of 10 on Steam, and 96% of people like the game.
Well, that's good.
You can watch an hour, 18 minutes of someone on YouTube just playing the game.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
So you can see if you want to play it.
Because I'd be like, do this, do that. And then, like, they wouldn't listen to me.
You know how many kids just watch YouTube videos of people playing games?
That's insane to me.
It's a thing.
Not for me.
I mean, like, we watch anything, like, better than that?
I like to watch, like, house stuff and stuff about different cities and cultures and food and dessert. Different cafes.
I like just seeing people live their lives and, you know, have a different perspective on things. Especially if they're in an area that I've wanted to live in or have any kind of interest in. It's really fun to see what life's like there. It's just bizarre because back when we were kids, there was absolutely no feasibility that we could see those types of things. And now, literally, you could go online and you'd be like, what is it like living in Vietnam?
Yeah,
and
true.
You could find so many people living in Vietnam, and you could just, like, pretend you live there, just watching these people.
Yeah, a lot of people, I've seen, like, a lot, I've never really watched them, but a lot of really popular videos are just, like, so-and-so nighttime walk around, and they just walk around a city at nighttime or daytime or during the holidays or whatever. And they just literally, there's no talking, they just film people on the street, daily life that goes by. It's so insane. It's just crazy what people do and what people love to watch them do.
It's also helpful for planning vacations. Like, Camilla and I always look up, like, 4K walking tours whenever we go to new cities, so we can just catch the vibe and see what areas we want to stay in.
Yeah, I also do, like, Google Maps because I want to get, like, a visualization of different neighborhoods.
Cut back to the, early 2000s when we had our Thomas guides, and we had to print out MapQuest directions before we left the house.
That was scary. Like, one wrong turn, it's like, how do you find your way back? How did we how did we do it?
Janice says, here in Holland, we have some high schools that have infused game design into their curriculum.
Oh, that's nice.
Fun. And then she says, they also did that with with art. My daughter goes to high school that has art infused into the curriculum. We call it Young Waldorf. Oh, that's fun.
That is fun. We could take art classes in school, but I wish that, like, I could take less of the classes that I didn't care about and, like, knew I wasn't going to use in my future, and do more art classes and more of the stuff that I loved. So I could have gotten better.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because, like, a lot of kids don't know what they want, so it's like they need just an all-around education, and then there's a couple that, like, really know what they want to focus on, but they can't really do that in the schools they're in.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can now. But everyone has YouTube now, so honestly, the University of YouTube is what it's all about. Honestly, the job I have now, all the skills I have and, like, the salary I make is all thanks to YouTube.
I wouldn't say all.
I mean, over the years, I've learned everything, like, one step at a time by, like, looking up YouTube videos. I've never gone to college to study those things.
Yeah.
Like, I went to college to study music. I didn't study editing or, like, video or anything like that.
Yeah, but you've been doing that since you were a kid, so you did have a lot of, like,
experience.
Experience, that's the word.
I guess. Lori says, and our kids do exactly that. They learn what they're interested in and skim through the rest.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd imagine, anyway.
I think that's a hard thing. If I had a kid, I don't even know what my advice would be. Like, I don't even know what I wouldn't even know what or how I'd want to help them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I can barely help us in the world, so I'm like, I don't even know what I'd tell a kid.
Well, you just encourage them when they figure out what they like. Don't make them choose something.
No, they have to do whatever I want them to, Kimball. If I've learned anything from all the countless movies I've watched, it's that you need to force your kids to do what you want them to do, and then they'll like you.
Absolutely.
And they'll be successful.
But, like, I don't know, I think it's so weird that, like, oh, you're done with high school, make your big, huge life decision on the career you're going to work towards now and go to college and make it happen. Like, I think that is the weirdest thing. I don't know. It's just me.
Janice says, so they have all the regular classes, but, like, at the end of the day, or the end of the class, they draw a picture of what they discuss, but they also get astronomy and how to fill in your taxes.
Oh, see, that's important.
I learned nothing about the real world in high school or any of the schools I was in.
Yeah, we learned how to play the stock market.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Even though I was amazing at it in school until they made me use their stupid formula and then I lost. I was so pissed. And whatever. It's like,
is he bitter?
Absolutely. I mean, it's all about chance and luck anyway. I mean, you can, to a point, I guess, follow it, but whatevs.
Lori says, our house has 3 main rules. 1, is it illegal? 2, will it hurt anyone? 3, will it hurt you?
Ooh.
If this answers are all no, then why aren't you doing it? That's some good advice there. 3 simple tips to living a kind and healthy life.
So yeah, I'm just scribbling and adding dots and slowly working my way through the colors darkest to lightest.
I've never seen this technique.
Oh, really?
Janet says, I'm glad they changed the way that they teach the children because I have learned nothing!
Except for those, like, drawn-out math formulas, am I right? I mean, they were annoying enough when we had to learn them. Now I'm like, wait, you're doing what now?
Robin says, hello, my giggle guys. I didn't know you'd be here today.
Well, hello. Surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Govan Gent says, Kimball.
Yeah?
Where do you learn to blend colors?
playing and practice. Like, I didn't learn anywhere. Well, okay. When I was younger, this whole thing would have been shaded like this.
Oh, cue the nostalgic music.
I would have picked a dark color, and I would have only shaded it like that with white. I wouldn't have done any other colors. But then I watched my friend Joelle Jones. She's a comic book artist, super famous, love her. She was like, I'm going to use multiple... Like, I was watching her color, and she was using multiple colors to color the same thing. And I was like, oh my god, like, it's so obvious, but, you know, I just didn't think about it. Nobody taught me. And so then, from then on, I started doing it that way. And it was much more fun.
Can you give an example? Can you give us a for instance?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, blend multiple colors on the little sheet you just had out.
Well, I mean, right now I'm blending, this is my 4th color on the tail.
Okay.
Like, I did 4 colors for the skin, including pink. But you can also add purples for shadow. Also, it just depends on the colored pencils, but once you learn how to use the colored pencils that you like, I prefer Prismacolors. You know, you can start layering up things, and you'll figure out how they blend, because you could blend, like, purples and yellows, and it turns into, like, a murky skin color sometimes. Sometimes it's a nice skin color. And I tend to like to do pinks and purples for shading on skin. I think it's pretty.
Robin says, when I was a young man, I set out to shade. Now I only throw shade.
Ooh, snap.
Who's that quote from? That sounds like... Who would say that? Not Bob Ross, for sure.
No.
Can you imagine if Bob Ross was just super sassy off camera?
Oh my god, he might be.
He had quite a house.
Okay.
Remember that people were doing the tour. It was like a YouTube video with Bob Ross's house, and it was like very eccentric, the place.
I don't think I watched that one.
Very bizarre.
As much as I love Bob Ross, like, and his work, I've never been interested in doing artwork like that. But
Janice says, bars, Rocky!
Bars?
I don't get the context, but I'm totally down. Bars, why not?
Rocky, you go into bars?
Robin says, actually, no. I mostly just sit in the shade. I'm old.
I'm right there with you.
Lori says, duh. Kimball would say that.
That's true.
True. Oh, Janice says, Bob Ross. Could you imagine?
Wasn't he like...
I want to hear Bob Ross be like, yes, queen, yes.
I feel like when he was in the military, like, he just hated it. I think that's the story I remember. And he was like, I wanted to do something that made people happy and calming. And he was just like, I hated the shouting and yelling and crap that happened. I'm like, yep, I'm right there with you, buddy.
Cheryl says, oh my god, what a wonderful surprise. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. It's great to be alive. I don't really know the words.
It's great to stay up late.
No, it's not. It was when I was young.
That's what I'm going to do tonight.
You're going to stay up late?
Yeah, I'm so behind.
Oh, I'm sorry. How much time have we been doing this for?
Robin says he was in the military.
Or the
Did
Navy?
He have his fro hair in the military? I doubt it.
No.
That's probably why he hated it.
Yeah, he didn't like his haircut. He wanted to cut it. And then the people were like, but we've already used it for all of your logos and all of your advertising.
Oh, he didn't like his fro hair?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
He wanted to trim it. But they were like, no. I mean, this is all stuff I've heard. I don't know if it's true.
PBS was like, you keep that long hair. The PBS Mafia was coming after him like, if you cut that hair, we cut you.
No.
There's like an old documentary about Bob Ross coming out.
I was also told that like he painted the paintings beforehand and then he painted them again live.
That makes sense. I would do that.
So yeah, he like practiced, so he kind of figured out what he wanted. I mean, not that they were going to look exactly the same anyway. But like that is just a lot of painting.
I guess. I mean, how long did it take him to do a piece? 10 minutes?
I don't know, but I tell you what, I am at the point where I have learned that I don't think I like oil paints. I'm just going to throw that out there.
It's because you suck at it?
Yes, but also it takes so long.
You don't suck at it. Robin says, I wonder who had more brushes, Bob or Kimball? Probably Bob.
Probably Bob.
What about Bob?
Probably over the years, he definitely had more brushes.
Speaking of what about Bob, what happened to Richard Dreyfuss? What's he doing?
It's me, Richard Dreyfuss. I told you I didn't want to wear the helmet. What was that from? It was
like
Saturday Night Live audition, or like one of their skits. But
it was about different actors auditioning for Star Wars, and one of the characters was pretending to be Richard Dreyfuss as C-3PO or R2-D2, one of C-3PO, I think.
I'm just adding a little yellow in because I like, that little added interest.
Robin wants to know if you ever use palette knives.
I do, but I'm not good at it, and so I will never again. I used them in one video. I was going to paint a whole painting with it. I'd never used palette knives before in my life, and it didn't go well. I was like, this isn't fun.
Cheryl says, well, shoot, I have to go. Have a fabulous day.
Well, take care. Stay well.
Bye, Cheryl. Thanks for sharing, Cheryl. Lori says, trying to learn watercolors and markers now. I'm so confused with them, though, but I'll figure it out.
I love markers and watercolors. Am I great with them? Not really. That doesn't matter, though. All right, so for all of her Finny Fin Fins, I'm using this pink and white. Oh, look, it's my old school coloring ways. Because it just makes it easy. I feel like it kind of bubbles. So we got to do the underside. I wanted these to be kind of just a pale pink. This is all dark in here. I don't know what's happening. There's a lot going on. When something, if I don't know what it is, I'm all, yep, just color it solid. That works. And then we'll just make sure that it's clean, and then we'll just go over the top and burnish it all together. Hey, Rock.
Yes.
Out of all my art pieces, can you think of one that's your favorite?
No.
Okay.
There's just so many.
I'm also, nothing stands out.
No, they all stand out to me. That's the problem.
Stand out above the crowd. I think I really like Moxie, just because she's huge and colorful.
That painting? That big one?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I mean, I like a lot of my stuff, but since that one's in my face and I see it all the time... Why do you not like it? Because you're like, that one? Ew, you're disgusting.
No, I love it. I'm very surprised that that's the one that you chose out of all the pieces you've done.
Well, I didn't really give it much thought.
Robin said... Wait, time out.
Hold up, tell me what you think about me.
Lori says, you're the reason I've gotten more interested in them.
Oh. Well,
Way to go, Kimball.
I hope you don't hate them.
Robin says, what about airbrushing, or have you ever played with spray paint cans like graffiti artists?
Definitely am not into the spray paint cans. Airbrushing, though, I did like just the tiniest bit in high school just for fun. I'm not interested enough to actually buy a kit or an airbrush gun. But, yeah. I've had people ask me that, like, if I would ever do a mural. I'm like, oh, God, no. Like, that's so scary. I don't know what that is.
Jenna says, I love doing watercolor themes in my gel nails. I also add some gems. It gives it a little va-va-voom.
Ooh, va-va-voom. I'm just gonna... That's pink and yellow now. I don't know. It looks like a hair twiggly-biggly hanging down.
I love some va-va-voom. Haven't thought about that word in so long.
It's a good word.
Va-va-voom, va-va-voom.
La-da-dee.
Like it could be a song.
Well, sounds like la-la-lee. The way you sang it. La-la-lee, la-la-lee.
You know what I just thought about? There's a song, it's like blah-da-dee, blah-da-da.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Totally reminds me of that song. How funny. I don't remember who sang that. It wasn't like Salt and Pepper, was it? Salt and Pepper.
I have no idea.
Robin says, Rocky, what is currently on the refrigerator door? Work by Kimball? Describe it. On the refrigerator door currently, we have wedding invitations from multiple friends whose weddings we will not be going to because we can't. But
yeah.
I think that's about it. And then Kimball has, from May, when we did our Healthy May, there's still some artwork there of like little drawings of us doing flexing
workout
poses.
And then I also have like a chart of like bills that need to be paid and stuff. But it's just there as a reminder. I don't know. Just all the bills that we suddenly have living here.
We love paying our council fees every month.
That has just gotten very expensive.
How much was it last month?
£211.
We're not sure where it goes, but we hope it's being used wisely.
Yeah. It's quite pricey. Not that I know where anyone else is paying for their council fees, but...
Go Van Gent says, the tale from the mermaid with such intense colors, but her emotions on the painting is quite sad. Interesting choices, Kimball. Colors make a big difference in how you perceive things.
That is true, but also... It's like, it wouldn't be fair to make her always happy and excited just because she has a colorful tail. Oh my god, I'm so now reminded me of, like, you'd be prettier if you smiled. I'm gonna add a little yellow into it just because.
Oh, they're saying that song is from Gypsy Woman, is that right? Singing for the money, la da dee, la da da. She's homeless.
Oh, well.
Is that part of the lyrics? I'm not sure.
She's homeless.
I just know the la da dee, la da da part.
Alright, oh, gotta clear this part of her tail. Hello! She's got a tail whip. I think I can just use like the white paint pen later.
Jenna says yes!
For all these dots. For what?
Probably about the gypsy woman. La da dee, la da da. She's homeless.
Oh.
Kimball.
Yes, Milo.
You asked me what my favorite art piece was of yours. What's your favorite, toy?
That's a very personal question. My
favorite... Not the one attached to me, but, like, all the ones here in the room.
I do love, like, the deer with the girl sitting on it. I love the boy on the dough. I mean, I love all my little ones. I don't know. Fluttershy's cute.
We'll look at the end of the live, and you can pick one. That way people have a visual reference for what we're talking about.
Well, which one do you like?
Let me look. Do the cups count from Pinata?
Sure.
I think probably one of those for now.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, I can't. I like them all. I'm not sure which one sticks out really. Robin says Crystal Waters was the great niece of the early actress and singer Ethel Waters.
I don't know Ethel Waters. Is that the person that sang that song?
Probably. And then Robin also says, do you think of narwhals as unicorns of the sea?
I mean, not really.
What are they doing with that horn under there?
But I mean, sometimes, I don't know. Because I don't ever picture unicorns like chonky. But it could happen. And I think narwhals are, they got to be a little chunky to stay warm under there.
There's lots of blubber.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they do with the horn? It's got to have a reason.
Scrape up the ground and find snacks. I don't know, sword fight. So, okay,
watch where you're going.
She's almost done. I have just like random pastel colors that I want to use on their horns. With no rhyme or reason. I just want to...
Robin wants to know what you get if you cross a narwhal and a seahorse. I don't know. What do you get if you cross a narwhal and a seahorse?
A seawall?
I don't know. I'm really bad with jokes. I didn't even get Gary Larson jokes till I was like 20.
Who's Gary Larson?
Did the Far Side, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I barely understood the Garfield comics.
I mean, the Far Side was a bit much for, a little kid.
Robin says, I don't have an answer, but it's probably horny.
Oh, yes, I was going to use these for these thingies.
Do you have a favorite underwater creature?
I really liked dolphins a lot as a kid.
Saw Free Willy.
That wasn't dolphins.
SeaWorld.
Dolphins. No, I just really liked dolphins. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of them are creepy.
You know, like the one with the big, like, little jingle light in front of its creepy mouth?
No. Little spooky ooky at the bottom of the ocean.
I think I like octopuses.
Oh, yeah, those are, yeah, they're cool. They're so, I mean, they are creepy, but...
Oh, yeah, I don't want to touch one, but I just think they're super intelligent and interesting.
And tasty.
Are they?
Well, not that I snack on them a lot, but I have had calamari. Wait, is calamari octopus or squid?
Let me rub my eyes as I try to think of the answer to that.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm trying to hurry.
No, you're fine. Take your time.
Take my time. You have so much work to do.
No, it's just like, I'm just, from the day, I was just like...
Yeah, me too. This day, I tell ya.
You guys, these work days, I'm just like, I'm sitting here just like, oh my god, when will it end?
There is no end, friend.
Everyone's like, if you love what you do, then it's not really work. I'm like, good, how do I get that? I'd love that. I love that for them. How do I get that?
Just do a couple of solid ones. Do me a couple of solids.
Robin says, do you believe in real mermaids? Have you seen any of them spooky video clips, hoaxed or real?
I don't know. I mean, it would be cool if mermaids were real. I don't think they are, but... Who knows? There's so much going on under that water.
That's why Kimball's a little creeped out by the ocean.
Yeah, you ain't gonna see me stepping in that. No.
I love being in the ocean. I feel like it's a big trust. It's like when you do those trust exercises where you fall back and people catch you. I feel like getting in the ocean's like you're trusting that you're not going to get eaten by something or step on something or that the waves are going to take you away.
So why are we playing trust with something that's not?
Because once you get out, you're like, I did it. I survived. The big beast.
That's not reason enough for me. I mean, I'm not afraid of getting in the ocean. I just think it's gross.
Robin says, oh yes, this is midweek. Rocky, are you playing hooky or are you on your lunch break? Well, it is currently 8 p.m. So if I was still working now, I'd be probably falling asleep at my computer desk.
But you still have some stuff you're probably going to do when we're done with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the videos take about 25 hours and I have to have it done by Friday night. So that means I need to work 4 hours after this, and then probably like 6 hours the next 3 nights.
You can just do a Saturday thing. Like, can't you just work on the weekend? Because you have one for this. Are you talking about the vlogs?
Yeah, but I probably want to go out this Saturday because we did nothing over the weekend. Wow. So I want to get it done so we can like have a day off to go do something.
Oh, it sounds like busy work.
Yas, queen. I'm just looking forward to the day where all I do is YouTube and Patreon.
Oh, that would be glorious.
That little pipe dream.
That would be fun. Oh my god, because then it's like we would do this, and then we would do our vlogs, and
Robin
we'd do Patreon.
says, do you drink coffee at night in order to work late?
Rocky doesn't drink caffeine at all.
What do I do to work late? Usually, I mean, honestly, I work better at night. So, like, even when I work on music and do albums, I usually stay up till 2 and 3 in the morning when I'm doing them. I don't think it's healthy at all, but I definitely am more inspired and energized to work when it's late. And also, Kimball's already asleep, so it's not like time wasted that we could have spent together.
Except for when I get up in the morning and sit by myself for like 2.5 hours.
Which you actually enjoy.
Yeah. Don't come at me like that. Just kidding.
Lori says, watching your vlogs is my way of traveling, loves.
Oh,
I love it.
That's sweet. I mean, I guess that is what I do too, is I watch people's vlogs to see places that I want to go visit.
Well, also the other thing too is like Kimball and I have talked a lot about how there's a lot of people who just can't travel, like for whatever reason. They could have multiple reasons why they can't travel, and so I think that's why YouTube is so amazing, is because you can literally see things that you wouldn't be able to see otherwise. It's such a blessing, honestly.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mind the commercials.
Well, could be worse.
Go Van Ghent says, have you ever been to Ghent?
Yes.
Have we?
A couple times.
Yes, we actually love it. We were looking at places to live there when we were there because we were like, oh, we could live here.
Yes, I could live there for a few years. And I mean that like in a... Because I would want to explore more. So not like, oh, I'm over Ghent. No, it would just be like, I would want to see more.
Robin says, shh, Rocky, did Campbell ever find out about the night you whisper edited video and went live with us?
Yes.
Kimball finds out everything. He came in that morning. He was like, someone was busy last night.
I'm all, what up, you little whore?
I like how you talk into the phone like the microphone's there still.
Well, shut up. I do what I want. No, it doesn't bother me. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, I mean, I probably would have tuned in too if I didn't know you. But I was like, aren't you guys tired of seeing Rocky without... I was sure, whatever. Hey, stop.
I don't care if people are tired or not. It's just what I was doing because it was hot.
Oh, no, it was. That week was gross. You know what? Should I keep going or should I wait and do this later?
Finish it, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I know you're like busy. Like, I'm worried about you.
Why are you worried about me?
Because I don't want you staying up until like 2 in the morning.
Why?
Because then you're going to get up and have to go to work. If it was a weekend, I wouldn't care as much.
It'll be fine.
All right, well.
I'm 42. My body can handle it. I'll just have my lemon drink and it'll be fine.
Once again, we're starting with the darkest. And I think I'm just kind of like coloring in the border bottom and probably up to about here. And then I'm going to turn the pencil more on its side so I can have more of a soft blend thing happening. Because I want it to look kind of muddled, but I'm not sure how it's going to look.
Go Back Again says, happy you like it. Let me know if you ever need some local help. Oh, fun.
Oh, okay.
We will for sure. Is Go Van your name, or what is your actual name?
Tell us and everyone else.
Yes, reveal.
Revealio.
Lori says, my normal bedtime is 2 in the morning, LOL, just how I am.
I mean, a long time ago, when neither of us had jobs, we would sleep like maybe 4 hours, and we get up for like 8 hours, and sleep for 4 hours, get up for 8 hours. Like when we lived in the Grand in Sherman Oaks, down in Los Angeles. And that was fun, because, you know, we were awake all different hours of the day. We got to experience all sorts of fun things.
Sonia says, hello, finally catch you on live.
Oh, hey.
It's Sonia. Oh, she's here for Campbell's Corner.
Maybe she's here for you.
No.
That's, yeah, probably true.
I
feel like this was the darker color. That's annoying.
So Go Van Ghent name is Goron. I love that name, actually.
Goron.
I'm getting Legend of Zelda vibes.
I know. I'm like, ooh. I was
the
like,
Gorons are my favorite characters.
I was like, how do I know that? Well, this is irritating because
Maybe it's Goran. I'm not sure. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm just going to say Goron because that's that's what I know from Legend of Zelda. Wait, I'm very curious to know, does that have a meaning? Like, does that have some special meaning to it, that name? Robin says, do you think you guys will go live this Sunday? Because it will be my birthday, and I'm hoping for you guys to make me up a birthday song. Oh, well then, definitely.
Well, yeah. I'm fairly certain. Unless it's, heat wave, but it should be in the 60s. I was so annoyed last Sunday. It was like a high of 72. I was like, oh, that's not bad. We'll be fine. And then as like the week progressed, it was like 74, 78. And then the high ended up being like 82 or 83 degrees Fahrenheit. And like our house is in sun the entire day. So it just turned into an oven. I was like, angry now. It's fine. I had to wait until like 5 to make sure I absolutely was uncomfortable up here.
Sonia says, while working, LOL, had a break. Good thing I work from home.
Ooh, fun.
Robin says, Kimball gets hot under the collar and everywhere else.
Oh my god, you have no idea.
Kimball's desk keeps making sounds. As he's coloring, it's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that first color does not like blending with these other colors, so it's kind of annoying.
What are you gonna do? Can you get like a blending thing?
Yeah, I'll just keep going over it, but I'm not too bothered by it. I mean, I feel like their skin is a little splotchy anyway.
Oh, your desk is really going now. I wonder if you guys can hear that on here. I don't think I can hear it.
It sounds like someone's
doing... No, I can hear it.
Kind of sounds like someone's doing something else. I don't want to say.
Well, it's a family channel.
I know, so I don't want to say.
Robin's like, I can hear it. Just imagine what it is.
Or not.
Goran says, the meaning of my name is strong person from over the mountains.
Ooh. Oh my god.
That makes sense.
That's totally Zelda.
Robin says, it's the old family vibrator. Is that like a family thing? They just have the communal, like you pass it down through the generations?
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Can you imagine going on eBay and seeing one?
Ew. Ew.
Get it through Vinted.
Ew.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, going back in to add a little bit of shading under the fins. How you doing, Rock?
I'm good. I was just sitting here thinking about what episode I'm going to edit next because I haven't started one, so I have to decide on, of the 3 we've shot already, which am I going to start with?
Well, I don't remember what they are, so I hope you enjoy.
It's all the London ones.
Oh.
It's either we parked in Hyde Park and walk around, went up to Spitalfields,
you can ask everyone on here what they want to see.
Or we went to Covent Garden over to... what the hell's the name of it? Fortin and Mason? That whole thing?
That store is amazing.
Or was that... No, that's when we went to Hyde Park. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'll just pick one.
We did stuff.
We also need to do like some sit-down ones too, where we just pick themes and chat about them.
Well, we could do that while I start decluttering some of my stuff. So it can be a chat and declutter. Because I've got a lot of stuff. You know. Whatever. Alright, I feel like I'm missing... Oh yeah, I'm just using it.
Robin says Spitalfields. Did you have a spitting contest in Spitalfields? I'm sure someone has.
Oh,
I'm sure someone has.
Absolutely.
Sonia says, the weather here in Texas, it's been raining, bad raining since last week. 4 teenagers drowned crossing the street. What?
What? Crossing the street has never been more dangerous.
That's horrid. I feel like Houston gets a lot of flooding issues. Just because we have a friend there, so I'm always more aware of what's happening in the news around her. Especially if there's like hurricanes and stuff coming through.
I always think of the Golden Girls. Hurricanes are coming.
A comin', ma. Is that from...
There are 2 times when you can say a comin'.
Isn't that from Will and Grace?
No.
All my sitcoms are getting blurred together.
Yeah.
Eric says, I'm late. Hello, Cookie Monsters.
Hello, and welcome. You're never late. You're always right on time.
Fashionably present.
Oh, I do want a cookie now.
No, you don't, Kimball. You've got your drink to drink, so take a sip and get me bagel chips.
I drank a drink.
What's one of the catchiest songs you can think of?
Ugo sipshi ana.
I thought you were going to be like, this is the song that never ends.
I remember people singing that in like 6th grade, and I was like, it ends now.
You end now.
I'm going to end you!
Did you ever hit anybody?
Me?
Yep.
Brothers, yeah.
That doesn't count.
Right. Other than that, no. I never got in a fight.
Have you ever thought about hitting me?
No.
Are you sure, Kimball?
Why?
We could change that.
I mean, you injure yourself enough.
That's true. We don't need you doing it.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Eric says, catchy song, Baby Shark.
See, I don't know that one.
You definitely know that song.
I know of it. I don't know the Baby Shark song.
It was playing at Amanda's house when we were living there.
Did I listen to it?
It was just playing in the background. It was like the house music.
I know of it. I don't know it, though. I 100% could not sing it.
Wondering, Kimball, sorry to ask, have you ever made a full tour of your desk and your stationery collection?
Not really. I mean, I've shown bits and pieces here and there, but I've never done a full proper thing. I was thinking about doing like it just doesn't fit in with our vlog channel. It's not really like an art thing, so I don't really know where to fit it in. Because I was gonna show you everything and like rearrange, declutter all my art supplies, but
how does that not fit with your channel? You're an art channel, bro.
Yeah, I do art. I do art.
You could. It doesn't matter. Organization of your art supplies is art related.
Yeah, but do you think people would tune in it, and then I'm like...
I think people will tune in because it's you regardless, so I don't think you'll get any more or less. You might get more because people like organizational things.
Well... Who knows? Plus, I don't know if I'd want to do that live or not.
Robin says, spanking?
I mean...
And then Corin says, I would love to see it. I know we're not talking about the same things here, but... Eric says, Kimball is the art. What a man.
What a man, what a man, what a man.
I don't know what that means. Kimball is the art.
I am the art.
Okay. Oh, Kimball is the art. What a man. Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Whether that's what you're saying or not doesn't matter. I'm taking it.
That's what we're thinking.
All right, you know what? We can do the water. We're gonna turn it this way though. Turning it that way.
Robin says, good thing that narwhal's not sitting on her head. That would be painful.
I mean, depends on where you're sitting.
Well, I mean, she's got a horn coming out of her head, so...
Just saying. I would scream. Either way. So, I'm also changing... Oh my god. Changing the subject.
Eric says, good thinking. LOL.
We're just gonna...
We're always 15%, or 15%, 15 seconds behind on comments.
That is true. We are coloring in the water. The cool, clear water. Hopefully I'm not blocking it.
Kimball, what do you think is going to happen like when you're in public for the first time and someone's like, oh my god, I watch your channel?
Like, you had me mistaken with someone else.
I don't think anyone could mistake you for someone else.
Oh, look, you distracted me, now I colored out
the lines. My god. Don't talk to him, guys. Don't even look at him right now. He's going to color water.
Don't look at me. What was that from? It was on a gas styer. And she kept wanting to have sex with the guy while they were doing it. She's like, don't look at me.
Oh.
And it was like a weird relationship. Like, they weren't together or anything.
Is it from Bridesmaids?
I don't think so. No, it's the one with...
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's whatever that movie
Shakespeare, whatever,
I think
Hamlet Part 2 or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's that movie.
Really? Oh my god.
Sorry, the only thing I can remember that movie is a very inappropriate song, so I had to like mouth the words to Rocky.
Yeah, I understood what you were saying with that.
Yeah, not gonna say that on the channel for show.
What do you think that Robin asks, what do you think that narwhal is saying? His lips are shaped like, ooh.
Why are you on me?
Girl,
I don't even think they know each other.
Where do you get your hair dye?
I don't even think they know each other.
Lori says, if you're 10 or 15 seconds behind, then this is the song that never ends.
Oh my god.
Is it the song that never ends or doesn't end? I can't remember how it goes.
You know what?
Song that doesn't never end. I think it's never. Eric says,
I think it's
new
doesn't.
hat ordered, apple green top hat.
Fancy.
Apple green.
It reminds me, well, not top hats, but bowler hats remind me of this book. I think it was called The Magicians. I think they made a movie of it. In the movie, they didn't do it, or the TV show, they didn't do it the same. But there was a creepy guy who became just really spooky ooky, and he like appeared in like our dimension and like froze everybody and like ate one of the students in class, but like he couldn't move. I was so gross. I was like, ew, 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 ew.
Robin says, whenever I see Anna Gasteyer, I think of the SNL Sweaty Ball skit. Oh my
my
god,
God.
isn't that with
Delicious
Alex
dish.
Trebek or whatever?
Yeah. Not Alex Trebek.
Or not Alex. Alex Baldwin.
Alec. Baldwin.
Is it Alec, or was that the one with Oh yeah, because then they also did one with Betty White and her like moist muffins or whatever.
Yes. Her delicious muffin.
I feel like that run of SNL was probably one of my favorites.
Yes.
Had like Sherry O'Terry, Molly Shannon,
Will Ferrell,
yeah. Wasn't Timmy Fallon on there at some point?
Yeah.
I also really liked when like Chris Farley was on there. Oh my gosh, so many classic moments. Phil Hartman.
Sad story there.
Yeah. We all end with a sad story, Kimball.
I hope my ending is quiet and peaceful.
Oh, it will be.
No, thank you. I've got pillows.
You won't even know what's happening.
You gonna buy a special pillow just for me?
No, I'll use one I already have and save some money.
Oh, that's so thoughtful.
You heard it here, folks.
Oh, God.
Eric says, never seen SNL.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch it now, I don't think, but who knows?
Robin says, Narwhal says, excuse me, miss, do you think you could sit somewhere else? I mean, we don't even know each other, ever here at personal space. How rude!
Yeah, basically. It's like me on the subway. To everybody.
I think maybe they're best friends, and she saved...
I'm burnishing.
...her from being... Like, she was in a net, and she saved her, and then she was all depressed, and then she came up and, like, pushed her out of the water, and was trying to, like, cheer her up.
She's like, look, there's the man or woman that you can never have. Because they're human.
She's holding her up. They're each other's important hour.
Oh my god, that is like the sweetest thing ever. Burnishing.
Look at this little character right here.
I'm super busy burnishing, okay? Thank you.
It is Uber Narwhal. Oh, it's an Uber Narwhal. Eric says it's a Uber Narwhal. Is that an actual thing?
I don't know.
Uber Narwhal. Or is like...
Oh, it's an Uber.
Oh my god, Eric.
Oh my god.
One of these days we're going to get your jokes right away.
Oh my god.
It's been a long day. No more complicated jokes.
Just kidding. Complicated jokes. Oh my god, it's literally a like slight play on words. And we're like, what?
Is there an app for that?
Oh my god. Because I wouldn't know how to use it.
She's like, remember, 5 stars or it's a fail.
Oh my god. Yes, I need to add a little pink. Well, you can't really see that pink, but it's there. More so on this side. And we'll go, don't want to go too dark.
You know what movie I haven't seen forever that I want to watch again is The Fifth Element.
I just was thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking about Death Becomes Her, and all I could think of was calling him Corbin Dallas instead of Bruce Willis.
Oh.
Even though he plays Ernest in that movie. Ernest! You pushed me down the stairs.
Robin says, did you guys have anything yummy for dinner? Kimball, what did you fix?
Well, I had a gigantic salad. Well, not a gigantic salad. I had a salad because I try to eat light on these nights because I tend to drink a coffee. And then Rocky had leftovers, which was like a Thai spice meat mix thing that I do with veggies and
it was like ground
mashed
beef
potatoes.
With lots of spices. Yeah, mashed potatoes. And then for lunch I had eggs, kimchi, and avocado. And a smoothie.
Where's my other... There it is, found it.
And chia pudding, and I'm so full right now because I usually don't eat that much.
You like don't eat anything.
No, I do. I eat quite a bit, actually.
Sure you do.
Eric says, Rocky, let those brain cells work. Well, the problem, Eric, is that all my brain cells were dedicated to my work day, and now I have expended all of them. And now I'm just floating in the universe with not a thought in my head.
Makes living with you real easy.
Robin says, you guys eat so healthy, I can't stand it. I have no self-control! I think I don't know why. We didn't used to eat healthy, guys. We used to eat really shit, to be honest. We used to eat, like, lots of fast food, and we lived off of, like, Wendy's
Soda.
baked potatoes. I used to drink so much soda. And, yeah, just as I was getting older, my body was like, hey, bro, if you could just, like, stop killing your organs, that'd be great. So...
Well, and I had stomach surgery, so I wasn't about to, like, start or continue eating crappy food. Even though I like it. I eat my pastries on vacation. It looks like I probably just eat pastries whenever we go on vacation, but...
The other thing, too, is, like, Kimmel and I aren't going to have kids, and there's a high likelihood that we'll be, you know, like, on our own when we're really, really old. And so we're like, well, let's at least try to be as healthy as we can so we can stay as able-bodied as we can for as long as we can, just because, you know, we don't last forever. So
we gotta do what we can.
Gotta start now in our 40s.
I mean, probably should have just done it our whole lives, but...
That's a really uplifting comment I made. Eric says, dinner, Belgian fries with Flemish stew. Those brain cells are now in the cookie jar. Maria says, so pretty. I have to rewatch after work. Happy to say hi.
And I think I might call it good there. I met a girl named Maria. I think she's done. I'm not going to color the background because that is just too much.
Robin used to love Wendy's chili. Dumped it over brown rice. I bet that was good.
Probably. Do I want to do just like a little blue circle around her? I feel like I'd want to do bigger, but I don't have like the right size. Maybe that?
Yeah.
We'll see. I want a pale blue. Which blue do I like the best? Probably this one, 1086.
Around the outside?
Yeah, why?
Around the outside.
Oh, sorry. There's a camera there.
Maria says, health is wealth. Although in my early 40s, love you singing to me. Aw. I'm so glad, Maria.
You know, we've had so many spiders.
Speaking of singing to Maria, spiders!
This is be very pale and subtle.
Robin says, Rocky, how often do you do your workout?
Which one?
I do chest exercises on Saturdays, which is why I'm usually topless on our vlogs, because I film on Saturdays. And then I do leg workouts on Monday or Tuesday, which lately has just been like squats. And I do this thing where I stand with my butt against the door and I just bend forward holding weights, and it works out my lower back, and it works out all the like back muscles along my legs, including my what are
gastrocnemiae?
these?
Your calves?
Calves.
Your gastrocnemiae?
And then no, the squats definitely help with my glutes and stuff. And anyway, and then on like Thursday or Friday I'll do pull-ups, and I try to do like stomach core exercises every other day. I think I do like 100 leg lifts or whatever. Because we basically got like a big tower that you'll see behind Kimball on the lives.
I did pull-ups today. I mean, I can't do a pull-up by myself. I had an assist. But it's nice to have the assist because I can work on getting up to where I can do a pull-up by myself.
But I feel like Kimball and I have been saving a ton of money because we don't eat 3 meals a day, we eat 2. So it's like we're basically saving money on an entire other meal. And
more money for coffee, really.
Yeah, that's true.
I drink a lot.
Not that we eat out a lot, but we have a lot of coffee at home.
Yeah.
I'm sure in our vlogs it looks like we just drink at cafes all day every day, but that's not really the case. It's just whenever we go out filming.
Well, Rocky, we should film today just so I can go have snacks. I'm really feeling like vlogging something near cafes and deliciousness.
Lori says, in learning to use pan pastels for the backgrounds.
Oh, no, I'm not a pan pastel person.
Kimmel's going to have to pan on that.
They're messy. They're beautiful, though. I mean, don't get me wrong. Gorgeous. Love what you can do with them. Very soft blends.
He's happy for you. He's not going to do it.
I have, like, a small version of them. I have, like, the Jane Davenport ones, which, you know, they look like a makeup kit. Very cute. But I don't like... It's just hard for me to be precise with them. But also, I don't like spraying pages. And, like, they just... You know, you can go like that and whoosh. I'd be so very upset.
I think the other difference, though, is like I'm very much an eat to live person versus live to eat. What isn't that what they say? Like,
I just like to eat.
Yeah, Kimball's more of like a, well, I don't know, are you?
Not so much anymore, but I used to love my snacks.
Robin says Dolly Parton's diet reportedly consists of whatever she wants 5 times a day, but only saucer-sized plates.
That's too much work.
Good old Dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
Eric says, how is Frederick, the freaky spider, doing? Is he okay?
Oh, God.
Well, let me tell you a story about Frederick the spider.
There's been
Apparently
too many.
had a ton of babies, and they were all the same size and spread out all around the house now, and they're about the size of a pinky nail. And so Kimball has been like, Rocky! Rocky!
They're after
Rocky!
me! So
I just
creepy.
always have my spider cup, around my neck so I can just put the spiders out.
Like a cowbell. You just wear it around your neck. Rocky's coming with his little spider moving company.
Eric says, oh, he's a daddy. Oh, yeah, he's a big daddy.
Or else she's Frederica. We don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're done now.
It's so cute.
Got further than I thought we would.
You've really done it this time, Kimball.
I mean, I don't love how he turned out, because that is a little too splotchy, but it's fine. It's fine. We have
Well,
to
if you squint your eyes and stand a mile away, you're not going to be able to notice.
True.
You said you're done, and there's a pencil in your hand, yo.
I know, but it was just bugging. It's totally bugging. Whatever. No, we're done. No, it's fine. You feel good. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Kimball.
Yeah, baby.
Let me just take your seasick pill, Joel. Here we are.
Hi.
All right, let's see it.
I think I used all the pencils. Oh, there she is. Like you didn't just see it.
Wait, let me get in close so we can see the texture.
It is a little different when it's not directly being glared upon by the light above. Don't look at it directly.
After that, who wants a fishy snack?
I could really go for a tuna melt. All right, next week we'll do something messy. I think I'm gonna do one of my gesso colored pencil drawings because people seem to like those when they're finished. I don't ever really show how I make them though. I know I have in the past, but like we're gonna get a little messy. We're not gonna do like so clean.
Lori says, crap, now I have to do the dishes.
You don't have
Robin
to.
says, can we have a video of you guys hanging out at a pub or a cafe in your area?
Definitely not a pub.
Oh, you should Kimball, a pub. Come on. Let's go to a pub.
I feel weird in pubs. Like
Why?
It's like they're nice and cozy and I kind of like the vibe, but I feel like I'm at somebody's party that I don't know anybody, and it's a weird feeling to me.
Eric says, I love sushi.
I do too.
Lori says the page is beautiful, and Trisha says lovely.
Thanks. We could definitely film in a cafe though. Cafe all day. I mean, we have like 10 cafes around. Oh, right, let's go cafe hopping. They're like literally like 5 cafes like in a circle.
Just walk around the square where we live.
We'll get a coffee at one. We'll get a juice thingy at another. We'll get a pastry at another, and like a sweet treat at another. A meal at another.
Is Emil like a guy?
A meal.
A meal. Sounds hot. All right. Robin says, I'm so impressed by the texture you managed for the fishy scale skin.
Thank you. It's just muddles. It's like the same way similar to how I do like scales when I use pencil. Which is very easy. I'm glad it's like a technique that I like. May not be for everybody, but works for me.
All right. Leslie says gorgeous. Are you ready to go, Kimball? Anything you want to say?
Yes, I'm glad we finished. 8.5 hours. Hour and a half. It's 8:30, so I might go watch.
Good five. High five. Well done.
Am I doing it right? Ew, gross.
What?
I might go watch Live It Like Lauren, but I might wait till tomorrow morning to watch it. Unless Rocco wants to watch it and watch it tonight, but I think he's gonna work.
I don't have time for that.
So
Eric says coffee, no way. Beer and vodka, yes. Not vodka, but vodka. What is vodka? Is that a thing?
It's vodka.
Is it watered down vodka?
Vodka.
I can drink so much vodka, and it doesn't affect me at all. I don't know why.
I don't know. I think alcohol just tastes like crap, so I don't enjoy drinking it. Plus, it's expensive. So, ew.
Ew for you. Not for them. That just means more for them.
And I'm fine with that. Drink up. But don't barf on me, because if you do, we're not going to be friends.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right.
This was fun.
It was.
Thanks for joining, you guys.
Yeah,
I'm not here.
There it is.
There you are. I can't talk very loud, though, because there's no, like, condenser on the mic, so it's just, like, really obnoxious. Anyway.
You say that like you're not obnoxious.
I'm not. All right.
Okay, well, it's been, like, really great hanging out with you guys. Thanks for chitty-chatting with us. Next week, we'll do some mixed media art in a big Vermeer book.
Can I see it?
It's downstairs. It's downstairs.
You can't see that.
Looking around. Oh, were you going to show them toys or something?
We were. Show you toys real quick. Everyone just calm down.
The toy tour has begun.
Okay, real quick. Stick around. Don't leave yet. Okay, guys.
We say goodbye like 10 times. Who do we think
All
we
right.
are?
Which one? You can only pick something from here. Let's just narrow it down. There's just too many things in the room right now.
Okay.
So of all the ones... Oh my god, this girl. Just stand on your own 2 feet, Vita.
I love her, but she's, like, falling over all the time.
I know. Too
Although,
reminiscent of us.
I have really fallen in love with this one.
Okay.
So maybe that one for now.
What about the one that's made from, like, the clay out of the river? Or whatever it is?
I go through phases.
Alright, do you guys have a favorite?
I feel like she's blocking her little...
You were saying earlier that you like this with the deer and the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Eric likes this one. I also really like this one that I can't zoom into for whatever reason.
The boys?
Why can't I zoom in? What's happening?
I don't know. You broke it.
There
it is.
Those boys.
Oh.
They are cute.
I was so excited when I found them. Although I do love him too.
Why can't they be riding the horse?
Like, I think this is super pretty.
Yeah. It's a yatra.
A Yadro.
What? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the kitty and the little girl on the kitty.
There's another one of these that I almost bought that goes with it.
I just want to be able to ride the cat. Look at his little face.
Oh.
My eyes would be open though.
It's all so precious.
All right, well. Okay. Okay, great. Put the mic there. All right, say goodbye. Blow some kisses.
Okay. Bye, you guys. We'll see you next week, or we'll see you on Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.